everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So y'all, it is the final time for 2023 that Sephora will give 20% off unless they shock us. So I saw in my app that I have my one-time 20% off purchase. You know, that happens in December. So I'm excited. And of course, I want to get a couple of things. Nothing like I think it's in November, beginning of November, where we had the big, holiday savings event where you have days and you can continuously shop, until the end. But we do have the last 20% off that your entire purchase that I believe, like I said, if Sephora's following, tradition, that we're going to get for 2023. So I wanted to share with you some products that I have absolutely been loving that I hauled from Sephora during the holiday savings event, so that, you might can, if you're interested, can get some of these products for you or for someone else. But I just wanted to do this because it is some products that I have just fallen in love with and have actually purchased more of since the sale. So since using. So I'll get into it. But if you haven't seen my first recommendations video for the Sephora sale, I will link that above. Check it out. Everything in that video is still good. I still love everything, but these are all newer products that I've tried that I want to recommend to you. So what do I want to start with? I only have one kind of, well, maybe two. So I'll start with this. This is the easiest thing. Y'all, I finally tried this Sephora organic cotton pads. Y'all, what was I doing with my life? Shiseido, who you? I finally used these and I love them. I love them. And they're $4.50, I think, originally. And you get 50 in here. So to get two of these at 100 is what? Well, I'm trying to think of how many is in Shiseido's. I think you get two of these, so it would be $9 plus tax. So let's just say $10. And then Shiseido, I think you get 100, or you might get more than 100. So y'all, I have my bag here from when I did my empties video for November. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it above. Check it out. So Shiseido, you get 165 cotton pads. And I want to say these are $12 now. So you'd be paying more to get the same amount than getting one package of these. But I will say, I like these better than Shiseido. And Shiseido has been my ride or die for forever. Okay? Forever and a day. I don't know how many years. Since I first used Shiseido cotton pads, I never went back. I don't know how long I've been using them at this point. But y'all, these are good. These are good. And I know some people say they're too big and some people cut them. I'm not doing all that. So I just use them. And I actually, now what's funny is, okay, I was used to Shiseido and how small they were. But my main thing with cotton pads, I just didn't want little pieces of cotton on my face when I used them. And I never had that problem with Shiseido. Then I wanted to try the Chanel because I just wanted to. And I had to get used to how big they were. And at first I didn't like it, but then by the time I finished them up, I enjoyed them. And then I had to get used to how small Shiseido was. Okay, now these are bigger, I believe, than both of them. They're closest to the Chanel, but I think the Chanel are more, these are more square. And I think Chanel is more along the rectangular. So I'm not cutting these. I love them. I like how it covers my face. Some people say you might be wasting more product that way. But I love them, and I don't want to cut them. So I plan to get more of these while they're 30% off, because they are good, and I love them. It took me, I've heard about these for years. 4 years. And I don't know. I was just stuck on Shiseido, and now I'm in love with these. Totally in love. Okay, the next product I want to show you is the Be Goldie Bright Drops 5% niacinamide from Drunk Elephant. I mean, that's a long name. So, I love this. I love this. This is right up there with my Glow Recipe Dewdrops. Y'all, I love this. It like gives a sheen and a glow to my face, especially on days when I'm wearing no makeup and I put this on and I'm like, woo, 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 woo. I love them. I love this product. In fact, it made me want to try more from the line, but I don't think so. The pink one, I'm like, what am I going to do with that? I mean, I could use that as a blush, but I'm not interested in doing that. And then the other one that they have is, I think, a bronze one, and I'm not interested in that. But this, I just use all over my face. And what I do, because I was figuring out which way I like to use it the best. I was using it, I still use my Glow Drops too. So I use both of these every morning. Every morning when I'm getting ready. So I do my Glow Drops and everything, my Dewdrops, and then I mix this in with my sunscreen as my final step. And y'all, I'm in love. So if you love, I know some people love a matte look to their face. That is not me. I just don't. Year round, I like a sheen. I like a glow. If you like a glow to your face, this is beautiful. Yeah, you could use this in a concentrated way, on your cheekbones or wherever you want it to. But I'll just use it all over, and I feel like it just helps me look healthier, glowier, makes my skin look prettier. Even under makeup, I just love them. I recommend them if you love a glow. If you enjoyed the dewdrops that I've been talking about for years, I think you would enjoy these too. Love them. Absolutely love them. Okay, what's the next product I want to talk about? Okay, I'm going to talk about this powder. This is the Givenchy Prism Lib powder. And I have it in number 5. So this is a powder. I was watching AI the Great, and I was watching Pam Jordan, and they were raving about this powder. And I had just bought the Laura Mercier one to see if the Ultra Blur would work under my eyes. And let me give you an update. Y'all, I don't know what it is about the lighter Laura Mercier powders. I tried the old formulation, and then I tried the new formulation, because the deep one I have works fine under my eyes. But it's a little too dark sometimes, and I don't like that. So I said, let me get the lighter one. I didn't get honey because I had honey in the old formulation. So I got the universal shade. I don't know what it is about the lighter shades of Laura Mercier for me underneath my eyes. It creases horrifically, horribly. I mean, it's a mess. Now, the deep one does not do that. But the light, the honey one does. And then the one I bought in the new formulation, it does too. But they're good finishing powders over my face. So I'll use them for that. This is the best powder I have used for underneath my eyes. Do my eyes still crease a little bit? Yes. Does it look a hot mess under my eyes? Like a creasy, hot, crepey mess like others? No. Love this powder. Once it's finished, I will get the big one. Thank you, AI the Great. Thank you, Pam Jordan. Because I finally found something that works well for me. And no, I don't bake and do all the extra steps. So that is on me. But even when I tried to do that with the lighter Laura Mercier powders, oh my goodness, I don't know what it is. Because the deep one doesn't do that underneath my eyes. But those, horrible. So y'all, if you're like me and you have had trouble with creasing and problem after problem, and you just don't know what in the world is going on, try this powder from Givenchy. It's expensive. This is $20-some for the small travel size. I think it's $50-something for the big size, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I will be getting the big size of this as soon as it runs out, okay? All right. The next product I want to talk about, what do I have a lot of? Let's do eyes. Since I just talked about underneath the eyes, let's talk about eyeshadow. I wanted to mention this because this is limited edition. This is the Mario Badescu Ethereal Eyes palette. Y'all, I love it. I love it. Okay. Let me show you the colors. I've used this multiple times. This is my first Mario Badescu. I always say Mario Badescu. Did I say that? This is by Mario. Mario Badescu is a skincare line I used to use years ago. But this is by Mario. This is the first eyeshadow palette I've ever used. I've ever purchased by Mario's makeup line. I am loving the shimmers in this. These are so pretty, soft. Now, I will say this palette, you will have to, for me, build the color some, but that doesn't bother me. They blend well. They're so pretty. It's like a soft look palette. And I like that. Sometimes you don't want to look like you're wearing heavy makeup on your eyes. Sometimes you just want to look fresh. And I like to look that way mostly all the time, to be honest. So this is just right up my alley. I love it. Like I said, I received compliments. I had on a shimmer eyeshadow from this palette, and it was just soft and pretty. And I was sitting somewhere at work, and the sun was coming through the blinds and hitting my eyeshadow, and they were like, oh my goodness, your eyeshadow is on point. It is so pretty. Every time you move, it is so beautiful. Love this palette. It's limited edition. The last time I was on Sephora's website, it was still in stock, so I wanted to mention this. I am in love with it. In love. Okay, another eyeshadow palette I'm in love with. This is the Pat McGrath PM. I don't know what is the name of this palette. Oh, Bijou Brilliance eyeshadow palette in Bronze Ecstasy. Okay, now, Pat McGrath has some very expensive eyeshadow palettes that range to, start at $128. She has some for $60-some. I had never tried Pat McGrath, so I said, I saw this. I saw Amy Glam. She was showing this, and she showed one shadow that intrigued me. I still haven't worn that shadow yet, but this is what I have on my eyes right now. I have this palette on. I am in love, you all. I am in love. I've worn all the colors except this one, the one I purchased it for. Beautiful. Beautiful. And this is a way, and this is limited edition too. That's why I wanted to show you. This is a way to try Pat McGrath if you're like me and you don't want to pay over $100 for an eyeshadow palette, because I like wearing makeup eyeshadow, but I'm not talented enough to warrant paying $128 for some eyeshadow. I'm just not. I was watching AI the Great, and her, she had a multiple colors, cut, defined. I don't know how to do all that. I do not. I could practice, I could learn, but I don't care enough to want to do all that to my eyes, because I like to look dressed up, but I think I like to look naturally glam more so than full-on glam. And I wish I knew how to do it for when sometimes I want the full-on glam when I'm going somewhere, but I'm just not good at it because I've never taken the time to practice and learn and do those techniques. So it was just not worth it to me to pay $120 for some eyeshadow. This is perfection. I love it. And I'm about to figure out a look for this eyeshadow soon because like I said, I purchased it for this one and I've worn all of them, especially this one, a lot. But I have not worn that one. So I have been loving the shimmer, the glitter. And I will say with this formulation, the Pat McGrath, it's not as smooth and easy to work with as by Mario. It's just not. The glitters aren't. Like this one, I was trying to use a brush for this look. It was not working. So I had to use my finger. And I've had some glitter eyeshadows. I'm used to that. So it was no big deal. But I did want to mention it. But I would be upset at $128 if I had to use my finger for it to work. But at 30 something, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. So I love this palette. Again, this is the Pat McGrath Bijou Brilliance Eyeshadow Palette in Bronze Ecstasy. Absolutely love it. Okay, so let's move on to blush. I recently purchased 2 Dior blushes. I purchased these at Macy's during their sale. This is in Berry and this is in Rosewood. So let me open Rosewood. I love it. It's pigmented. I love a good natural flush, like a sheen. I don't like a heavy blush look usually. Sometimes I enjoy that, but most times that's not the look I'm going for with blush. Love this blush. No problem with blending, no problem with pigmentation, because I know Dior had the it was known for reputation of these blushes not being pigmented. I had no problem with Rosewood showing up on my skin. No problem at all. Love it. The next one, now Rosewood is my favorite, and then this is Berry. I do like Berry, but I have to be careful because Berry these are pigmented for me. And Berry, I was like, woo-wee, Berry, hold on now. But once I figured out how to use it, it was good. But I do, if you see a color from Dior that you are interested in these blushes, they are good blushes. There's not any more right now I'm interested in, probably more towards spring and summer. I'm thinking about the pink one still. I don't know yet, but we shall see. But I am happy with these two, especially Rosewood, because to me, Rosewood is a year-round color for me. I love it, and I feel like I'm going to get more, but it won't be from this sale because I feel like I'm good on the Dior blushes for now. But they are good, and I do recommend them. They're pricey, so this is a good time. If you want a Dior blush or any of the luxury makeup, this is the time to get it. Okay, another blush that people have been talking about, all these blushes for years now, and I finally tried one of them, the Patrick Ta blushes. So I have it in She's That Girl, and I always have trouble opening this blush. Okay, I love this. At first I was like, the color didn't really, still to me, the color doesn't look exactly how I thought it was going to look. But I do love these blushes. And it's one more. I mean, it's quite a few of these blushes I want because it's a cream blush and a powder blush. It's 2-in-1 product. And I love both of them. These blushes are perfection. Okay? It's one more I want to get during this sale that I tried to get, but it was sold out everywhere before. And I need to get on it. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I really want that blush. And I said, well, since it was sold out before, I'm going to wait and see if I can get it when they send that, one-time 20% off in December. So I really want that one. But it's a lot more I want from Patrick Ta blushes, but that's the one I want now. But love these blushes, highly recommend them. The hype was real. I was late, but they're good. Another brand I heard so many people talk about, this is Danessa Myrick, and this is the Yummy Skin in Rose and Brunch. Now, this is funny, okay? I purchased the gift set with the primer and hot pink blush. I used that blush and fell in love with the formulation and went to look at more and saw this one. This is just me. This is an everyday neutral pinky mauve color, and you can use this on your lips, use this on your cheeks, And I did. I love it. I mean, I bought more after using the set I got in my previous, my first haul. So I love this. I love it. Now, I don't have any more colors from Danessa Myrick that's grabbing me right now, but these are good. And I recommend this one. If you love more of a natural look, blush look, then this is perfect. I just love it. I've worn this multiple times, and each time I wore it, I just felt like it looked so pretty. Love this. Okay, the last blush I have to talk about is another one I decided to purchase after, was it after the sale or the last day of the sale? I can't remember. These are the Armani silk blushes, and this is in number 11. I'm trying to see if it has the name of it, but I don't see the name anywhere. But it's number 11, you all. And this is what I'm wearing today. I don't even know if this is going to show up on camera, but if you like blushes like Warm Soul, if you like NARS, what was it called? It was just in my head when I was pulling products for this video. NARS, I finished it. Oh my goodness. It's a Luster. That's what it was called. If you like sheeny, brownie, just your cheeks just look sheeny and pretty, and just natural, especially if you like Warm Soul. This is not as sheeny, but to me, it's just pretty, just a very pretty neutral blush. Then I recommend these Armani Luminous Silk blushes because they're nice. This is my second one. It is one more I want to get during this sale for this blush. And then I feel like I'm done with this blush for a minute, but it's one that just will not leave my mind that I want. So love these blushes, highly recommend. They are on the pricier side, so this is a good time to get them. Okay, lip products. I forgot to mention, let me see, which one is it? Yeah, I forgot to mention this one in my recommendations video the first time. These are the YSL Candy Glaze, and this is in number 2, and this is just like the pinky balm color. This is so nice, so pretty. Easy to wear. Love to pull it out and just, be a little bougie when you want to just put on a little lip balm and have your lips be nice and glossy. This really doesn't have much color. It does have a nice light pink tint. I really love these. The other one that I purchased during the sale, this is number 15. And this is a nudie color. And this is so nice also. I love both of these. I don't plan to look for another one during this sale because these are the colors that interested me for now. They don't have a ton of colors I like. I've noticed from this line, at least looking at them online. So for now, I feel like I'm good. Now I'll browse and make sure, but I feel like I'm good. But I do really love these. They, it's YSL, it's more expensive, but it's a good time. If you want a nice, glossy, easy to wear, very glossy, very long lasting too. These are very comfortable and long lasting on my lips, and that really impressed me. I'm talking hours. So I really love these. This is comparable to what I have on my lips, and I'm also going to recommend the By Mario Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum. Now, I bought the little kit. I can't find the rose one. I've been wearing it. I don't know which purse this ended up in, but this is in Bare Glow. This is actually what I have on now. Now, this is not as good as YSL, but I like the color selection more of these. So if you like glossy, if you just like glossy lips, it's easy to wear, this is good. Now this is not, you can't turn this and make it go back down. I don't like that. So you have to make sure, be conscious of how much you're twisting up to use it. They do melt. It is messy and goes everywhere when you use them. But this too, to the same extent. So if you don't want to pay the price for this, I would recommend these. Now, this has that lip plumping. I don't know if it plumps. I don't be paying attention to that, but you do feel that plumping sensation, which can get annoying, and it can peel my lips if your lips are sensitive to that. And then this doesn't do that at all. So this is all around, to me, better, but this has a lot of colors I like. And I do like this product for the color selection. So they have 3 gift sets. I bought one, and I want to get the other 2 during this sale if they're not sold out. So I do recommend it, and I do plan to purchase more. Okay, the other lip product that's very pricey is this Tom Ford Liquid Lip Luxe Matte Rouge Lipstick. And the color I have is in Lark. Oh my goodness. This is the best matte liquid lipstick I have ever used in my life. It's like a Your Lips But Better color. I love this. I want a couple more, but it's one more I really want in particular. These are very expensive. I think these are $50-something. I want one more for this sale because that color will not leave my mind. This was comfortable. It didn't dry my lips out. The color lasted all day. The best, you know, these type of formulations, matte liquid lipsticks and all that, best one I've ever used. It's so good. I want most of the colors and get rid of others in my collection. That's how good this formulation felt on my lips. So I highly recommend, if you want to treat yourself to a bougie liquid lipstick, this Tom Ford, good. Okay, the last lip product I have to show you is the Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm Lip Treatment. Now, y'all, I've been using this. You see, I'm already scraping this one because I got it in a kit. I'm in love. This is looking better. Because at first I was like, I'm not going to get one right now because I purchased 2 from Ulta with color. But it's something about this original one, this plain one, that is better than all the others. And I feel like this is going to be gone soon. And I was like, well, Shaughnessy, you should just wait. And this could be your way to start getting your points, you know, for the next year. I think, like, I use this every morning before I put on, I do my skincare. And this is like part of my skincare. And I put this on and I go, you know, do whatever before it's time to do my makeup. I love this. It just smooths your lips. It plumps your lips. I notice my lip products last longer. They behave better. They just perform better. I mean, with this product, I love it. I don't know. I just love it. I do. And I recommend it. I think Jasmine Bullard, I think she loves this product. I heard her talk about it, and I think I added to my loves list to try for over a year. Hearing her talk about it, but then just never purchased it. Oh my goodness. Now, out of that gift set that I purchased, this is the one I love. I don't love the other 2. This is the one I love. Now, I do like the full size ones. I purchased the watermelon. It's really pretty. And I can't remember the name of the other one. But this one, just to start off, I would say start with this one and use it as a primer for your lips. That's how I use it. And I'm in love. Okay, so the last product I wanted to share with you all is a perfume. This is the Jo Malone Ginger Biscuit Cologne. Now, I purchased this during... Well, I didn't get this at Sephora because by the time I was for sure I wanted it, it had sold out online. And then I panicked and I purchased it at Nordstrom because they were having, I think they were matching Sephora's price or something. And I wanted to make sure I got it, even though the packaging at Sephora is so much cuter. But the last time I looked on Sephora, this had come back in stock after the sale. So y'all, this, if you want a nice, fresh Jo Malone take on a gourmand cookie scent, this is it. This is not, to me, doesn't smell like heavy, thick bakery cookies. But think of, like, Jo Malone fragrances tend to be lighter, fresher. They're colognes. This is a gingery, spicy scent in the beginning, and then it sweetens up on my skin, and I get a light cookie, sweet gourmand fragrance. A light, sweet fragrance. I just say Jo Malone style. But it is so, I really enjoy it. I plan to get quite a bit of use out of this soon. And the packaging is just adorbs. And if you get it from Sephora, the packaging there is adorable. The candle is adorable. I keep looking at that candle like, do you really want to pay that for that candle though, girl? Do you really? But this perfume I recommend because I believe it came out in 2013 first. And it's been years. And then they brought it back. And I think it's a beautiful, light, easy to wear if you like ginger perfume. And I don't like ginger, so you can't even go by that. But this is one. It is pricey. It's $160 some. I mean, it's the price of what the word left me. Designer fragrances now for the most part. And it's good, but I would say go try it on, because I've noticed with reviews, either people think it's really good and love it, or they think it's not worth it, and they'll want to return it because they think it's just not worth the price. So I would say if you can try it in store, try it in store. But if you can't, you can, if it sounds like something you're interested in, like it, to me, it's the perfect like wintry scent to me. Cold weather, cozy weather, want to smell sweet, gourmand, but not too heavy in your face gourmand. It's just good to me. So even if you can't smell it, I would say order it, because if you love it, you don't want to miss out on it, because you don't know when they're going to bring it back. It took them almost 10 years to bring it back. I think the last time it was released was 2013. So 10 years. So if you can get it and you don't like it, you can always return it. And to me, that's better than missing out on it. But if you can smell it in store first, I do suggest that. That's what I did. And then you saw it sold out and I had to run around and find it. But I did get it and I'm happy I got it. No regrets. And I do recommend checking this out for, this is the last probably discount, 20% off. And then I think they're also going to do like every fragrance is 5 times the points, or sometimes they also throw in another 20% off a fragrance. So who knows, y'all? I forgot about that. I think they did that last year. So you might have one that's fragrance specific, but if you want to not chance it, this is a good one. And it's just so adorable. Isn't it adorable? All right, y'all. So those are all my little recommendations for the last 20% off from Sephora for 2023. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and tell me, are you planning to shop, using your one-time, whatever percentage you have off? Because I am. I can't resist it. So let me know, y'all. Let me know what y'all gonna purchase with your last 20% off from Sephora, or whatever percentage you have off. Please share this video with everybody, y'all, because what we're trying to do, we still trying to keep it growing. And please don't forget to turn on your notification bells so you don't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.